Well, Batman, basically you messed up. You let 5 people die. I got you right where I want you, Batman.
Early YouTube was a wild time. This is before these super corporate people like Logan Paul dominated the site. Instead, it was mostly made up of random people uploading content about their daily lives in the hopes they could get any amount of attention at all. From Fred, who was just pitching his voice up to be funny and saying, "Oh my gamut! Oh my gamut, it's Weezer!" To Smosh, who started out by singing the Pokemon theme song and then became famous over a few short years because of it. I almost said Pokimane theme song. This is how brain rotted I am. Shut up! And amidst these early adopters was one shining star amidst a sea of people, a sea of worthless losers. And that star was Shoenice. Going by Chris Shoe outside of the internet, Shoenice was a guy who would post videos of him eating. And not eating food, not doing mukbangs. No, he was eating things that are entirely inedible and should not be consumed by any human. Things like Elmer's glue sticks, Elmer's liquid glue, deodorant, earbuds, and even bleach. All stuff that he consumed. Obviously, I can't show you the bleach one so as not to violate YouTube's guidelines. I learned my lesson with that one. Thank you, guys. I just wanted a sip. Do not do it. We stand in accordance with YouTube's guidelines. We love the tube. We love the tube so much. But rest assured, he sipped on some fresh bleach right out of the bottle, and he lived to see another day.
The more glue you swallow, built up in the throat, the harder the next pieces are. Try it. Oh, man. I'm telling you, I'm going to be full today. Look at my teeth. Looks like I just got punched by Barney, a fat idiot. He used to molest kids. Thank you.
He's also eating a bunch of Vaseline, which is a pretty foul video, actually. He claims it's like eating taffy while he struggles to suck it down. He's like, oh.
Haven't ate this in a while. It sticks to your teeth like taffy. Thank you.
Shoenice opened his channel all the way back in 2008, not really thinking it would turn into anything serious. But over time, his friends told him he should start doing the stunts he used to do as party tricks on the website on video. He'd always been a big eater and drinker, with one good example being when he was recorded drinking 3 beers with no hands to impress some people that he met from England, I guess, at this bar.
Let's go. Hey everyone, Shoenice again. Man, make sure your fingers are in the way of the thing. I got 3 guys from England that don't believe I can drink 3 bottles of Budweiser with the tops on them in under a minute. No hands. Okay, so here we go. These guys are from England. Release it, and then make sure they don't drop on the ground. On your mark.
Get set.
Get set.
Fucking go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck you know, man. Come on, sunshine. Hey! Faster, faster. Hey, you pass that yeah. I reckon that's a new world record.
Time.
In this video, what he's doing seems relatively harmless. He's just doing a dumb party trick for people where he drinks without his hands. And it's pretty hilarious, honestly. Like, it seems like a trick you would see your dad's buddy do to impress the friend group at a cookout. And so, with him doing all these weird party tricks and eating things that you should not be eating, Shoenice started to get some serious traction on YouTube. One of the first videos of his to blow up was of him eating paper. He's done this a few times. I couldn't actually find the original video where he ate paper, but he's done it like 30 times anyway. And the video I'm going to show you guys next is not the original, but it does go to show that he is the king of sucking down 8.5 by 11 real quick.
On your mark, get set, Shoenice. Yo, before you end this, flash over the security real quick. Done.
eating away are my best friends, and if they get fired, it'll work for Shoenice. That's fine, that's right. I'm gonna miss you guys. Thank you.
And by the way, this video was recorded because he went to the Denver Public Library and slammed Fireball while filming himself.
Hey everyone, Shoenice again. Well, basically I'm trying to sneak a liquor slam inside a library. Today's choice is Fireball.
Why the library was the best place to go to film, I honestly do not know. Like, he could just do it in like a hotel room, like equally quiet, or just his house, wherever he lives. But you know what? Maybe he just wanted to find some peace and quiet and get shushed while he decimated his liver again.
What are you talking about, officer? I'm not slamming a bottle of liquor.
One of my first memories of watching YouTube was when I was in like the 3rd grade maybe, and I met these kids and they said they wanted to show me something cool. And one of them was already chewing on a straw, which I thought was kind of weird in and of itself. So we all went into the bathroom and had gay sex. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen.
You so freaky ass.
So we all went into the bathroom and they just started eating paper towels. They said it was salty. I remember this one kid vividly like slobbering all over a paper towel being like, it's salty. And I was like, that's weird. To fit in, I decided to start eating one too, and then was just kind of put off by the fact that I was chewing on a hand towel. Thankfully, I didn't enjoy it, which is good, or else I may have ended up like Shoenice and, you know, been living the life he's living, which I probably would not recommend to anyone. Apart from my own kids, obviously, who will be eating lots of Elmer's glue. Just kidding, that's meta irony. Only real ones will understand. That's actually not meta irony, that's
Alpha Sigma irony.
Alpha Wolf irony. With a few thousand subscribers and some attention on his channel, Shoenice had to start upping the ante to impress people. After all, if viewers got bored of what he was eating, they would just leave. He needed some way to keep them there, which meant consuming increasingly strange and sometimes dangerous objects and substances. And if you couldn't tell, a big part of that was consuming alcohol. He would drink and drink in crazy amounts, and almost daily he would be posting a new video of him slamming a bottle of alcohol.
I'm gonna go world record, so make sure we time this. Shoenice. Time. Oh, the burn. It's just a little burn, not a bad burn. Not as bad as the burn. Oh, I got some orange juice and vodka just to help me out. I do a little shot before it. Oh, man, that burns. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
At one point, he even said that he was in rehab at the moment and he was going to be like drinking while he was there. I'm pretty sure he was not actually in rehab, or else it's probably, you know, kind of difficult to get liquor in there. And on top of that, he claims he has a deal with some of the counselors where if he was on his best behavior, then they would let him drink. I personally doubt that, but he was still absolutely demolishing liquor all of the time, regardless of a lie in that video. What I think was a lie anyway. Maybe it was for entertainment value. We just don't understand. One sip and he would slam an entire giant bottle. I mean, even watching this stuff makes me want to throw up because he drinks so much at once. You can see him gripping his throat, like struggling to get it down while choking on it, basically. And he just keeps going. He just keeps going, you know? Anything for the vine.
On your mark. Get set. Shoenice. Time. Our part's over. Like a teaspoon of sugar. Takes you out of it. Oh. I think someone into my lung.
There's this channel called Shoenice on YouTube that compiles a lot of his old videos, and they have this one video of him making sounds as he eats things for the camera, and it really goes to show just how much damage this guy was doing to his body and his own mental state probably on a regular basis. While the story of Shoenice started as a funny tale about a guy who ate things on camera for views, things quickly got pretty dark. I remember watching this dude when I was younger in like 2014 or something, and just watching him eat this stuff and just laughing because of how absurd it was. If you think about it, even doing what he does on YouTube, as funny as it is kind of sad. Makes you wonder what brought him to the point of wanting to do this on video regularly, like just eating completely foul, inedible things. Well, eventually people managed to get a peek into his personal life and see what got him to the point he was at, you know, because it's been years since Shoenice started. He started way back in 2008. Most of the information about him came from when Vice decided to do a documentary with Shoenice himself. It was released in 2013, and they flew out to upstate New York, where he's from, to film him and get an understanding of what he's actually like. According to him, he was born in 1969 to a loving father and mother, and he had 2 brothers. And he was being raised by his dad and his mom. But they went from living in a nice large family house where everyone had their own living room to a 1-bedroom apartment because his dad basically left, you know, running around on the family. Meanwhile, his mom started drinking to cope with her situation of having to take care of her 3 kids alone. Simultaneously, he and his brothers were always rascals, getting into trouble, and it caused a lot of issues for them because they were so loud and obnoxious that they would frequently get kicked out of the places they stayed. This is probably because without their father in their life, discipline was not really taught. It's hard for a single mother to handle 3 boys and wrangle them all, especially when they're young. In the video, Shoenice actually goes to see his childhood house and interacts with the current owner. He seems like a pretty nice dude in this video, honestly. Like, he seems pretty likable. Not necessarily like an amazing dude, but just like a normal ass dude you can meet anywhere and just have a conversation with at a bar. He says himself that growing up he was known for eating crazy things. So this was like an early life thing. He was known for eating apparently like things like sawdust he was eating in his youth. He was eating things like salt, baking soda in like home ec class. He was just like eating all the ingredients before anyone got to do their project. That's what we call the phantom tax, boys and girls. You're so Shoenice. You're so Shane Dawson. I just wanna be your turkey Tom. Narcissism. He would eat grass, he would eat pebbles, and that was just his thing basically. But his high school was a dangerous place with a lot of violence and gang activity, so he wanted an out, and his out would be the army. In the early 90s, he went overseas to Desert Storm when he was called upon. His job, according to him, was not like a direct combat role. It was food supply for people who were in combat roles. But at that point in the documentary, Shoenice actually claims that his goal with the channel is to end world hunger. I don't really know how he was doing that with his channel. I don't know if he was donating all of his money to charity or something like that. I haven't seen anything about that anywhere. Not exactly sure how he was going to end world hunger by eating Elmer's glue, but he claims his goal is a noble one and not a selfish one, and he wants to basically prevent kids from going hungry like he did in his youth. He wants no kids to go hungry. It's an issue he's very passionate about, and he's talked about it a few times, even outside of this documentary, actually.
I'm going to explain to you something to everybody, and this is the way it is. My mom told me that someday, Chris, you're going to save the world, and she knew it too, because that's what I'm going to do.
At the time, he was also connected with a decent amount of YouTubers as well, like Blaze420, who I'm sure you guys can guess what that guy does. But there was a little community of people gathered around him at the time who liked him and what he did and were supportive of his endeavors as Shoenice, as a YouTuber. One undertone present throughout all of his stuff, though, and in the Vice doc as well, is addiction. At one point, Chris sees a bottle of Heineken on the ground and points at it, and he's like, "The old neighborhood, it never changes." And it seems to be alluding to the fact that people drank a lot when he was growing up and still do now. In fairness, if you're in upstate New York, what else are you going to do during the winter? You know, you either drink or play League of Legends all day, with the third alternative, of course, being getting on hormones, which is obviously a great thing at all times. In the documentary itself, Shoenice also reveals that he has Crohn's disease. If you guys don't know, Crohn's disease is a digestive disease where parts of your digestive tract are inflamed, and when the disease is active, you may experience diarrhea. Wait, that's fire. Fever, fatigue, abdominal pain, and cramping, a bloody stool, also great, mouth sores, and pain in your ass. Basically just a really great one to have. Like, you'd just be lucky to have this disease. If you get it, like, obviously, like, your life's going to improve. You're going to be a better person. And we should honestly all just, like, be trying to get this as much as possible. In Minecraft, don't do it. But it's a pretty bad disease to have, obviously. I've known a few people who have had it, and it's, like, borderline ruin their lives at times. And there's also no cure for it. So if you have it, it's more about managing it than getting rid of it. It doesn't, like, just go away forever, you know? Well, Shoenice, instead of taking meds for it, he just sparks up some green grass and lets it rip, which he claims has really helped his issues with Crohn's disease. He also says alcohol should be banned in this video, which is kind of funny considering the amount of drinking he did on YouTube eventually, but maybe this is like projection. Maybe this is actually him just voicing that he thinks he should stop drinking alcohol or something. In the Vice doc, Shu says that 6 years prior to then, meaning around 2007, he took all the liquor in his fridge and stopped drinking for, 6 years after that, which is great. But then when he started YouTube, his wife was not cool with him being on YouTube, but he wanted to keep doing it. He refused to stop, so she made him move into the garage. Like, their relationship just completely deteriorated and fell apart. And eventually he moved out and couldn't see his son anymore. He was kind of homeless. So, well, not kind of homeless. He was literally homeless. And so he began drinking again, which is very sad. I don't totally understand this. Like, I wish we had more detail on this. I assume his wife probably doesn't want to be involved with this stuff, or ex-wife doesn't want to be involved with this stuff today. But I'm curious if this is like real. Like, is the actual reason that she didn't want to be with him anymore, that he was posting videos of him eating stuff on YouTube? I feel like there must be some other reason that we don't know about, that we're not privy to. But I don't know that, you know. I'm not privy to all that information. I'm trying to be, though. I'm trying to get in there. Shoenice, you know what I'm talking about, buddy? Gay. During that time period, he kept doing videos even though he was homeless, doing challenges in the street on video, like having people use his tongue like an ashtray, like put cigs out on it, which is foul. I actually have a friend who does this. Like, I've seen him multiple times finish a cigarette and then put it out. Like, what is wrong with you, bro? If you're watching this, which you might be, stop. He ate a tampon on video, which is excellent as well. But even more is revealed about his childhood during the second half of this Vice doc, which is that basically he would eat odd shit like toilet paper when he didn't have food to eat in the house because his mom was like out and wasn't, you know, really home taking care of him. And this, combined with his alcoholism, which he apparently also got from his mom, would later be reflected on YouTube because he started drinking in excess amounts. And this is part of, like, I don't know, I'm not an expert on this, but I would guess that addictions like this are epigenetic. I think they kind of carry from person to person. And it seems like with him, it definitely was passed on. And if it's not epigenetic, then it's just a habit that he saw his mom partake in. And that's part of why he became involved in that, you know, when he needed to cope. He turned to alcohol, he turned to the bottle, which is, you know, very sad. And this is like the tragic nature of Shoenice's story. He's just kind of an average dude who blew up from doing kind of a silly party trick, and then, you know, his life kind of fell apart at times because of his addiction. And you get to see that in real time. You know, you get to be privileged enough to see it in real time. And unfortunately, it seems like he's on a pretty similar path to his mom right now and may not be around for a ton longer, which is also very sad. Guys, someone's dying. Did you know that's sad? After some moderate success on YouTube, Shoenice sort of faded into obscurity a bit because, well, he was sort of a one-trick pony. He wasn't really known for his personality. He would just eat weird stuff, and that does get boring after a certain amount of time. Meanwhile, he was actually getting a bunch of TV appearances. There was this era of like early YouTube when a lot of TV shows were kind of tapping into YouTube stuff, like Ridiculousness with Rob Dyrdek, which is a really popular MTV show. America's Funniest Home Videos, that's obviously one of them. Another one that really comes to mind is Tosh.0. Tosh would often interact with like weird lolcow-ish type people. For example, Tommy NC, who Leafy bullied back in the day, basically. That guy got on it. And Tosh would pull these people on and basically pull them from the internet to be on TV to have like entertaining bits. And Shoenice is one of those people. He also managed to go on a show called Guinness Gone Wild, for example, where he partook in a eating challenge as well.
Shoenice trying to set a Guinness World Record for swallowing lit birthday candles. He needs to keep those candles down, and right now he's coughing something into his hand.
And on the Tosh episode, he ate a phone cord. It's actually a pretty funny episode. I personally liked it a lot. And to this day, he's talking about Tosh.0 actually, saying he hopes to come on again before he passes away, which he seems to be aware of the fact that his health is failing right now.
Hey everyone, Shoenice again. I just want to thank Tosh.0 and Steve will do it for the shout out on the new episode of Tosh. Either way, last thing Tosh said was, we got to get a hold of Shoenice again before he dies. Here I am, Tosh. Thanks for the shout out, Steve will do it. I don't hate anybody. Thank you. Link below me in the description.
But once the fame died down a bit and the attention went away, what did Shoenice really have? He had no wife, no kid. All he had was slamming bottles on YouTube. So that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he turned to. However, in January 2018, Chris's channel was deleted for violating YouTube's community guidelines. I don't know exactly why, but I wouldn't, you know, I'm honestly not totally shocked he got deleted considering he was frequently eating like things you're not supposed to eat. I don't know if that's explicitly against TOS, but if he ate something genuinely dangerous, I mean, for example, drinking bleach, that doesn't seem out of the ordinary for them to get rid of, right? But he was forced to move to a new channel, which is also called Shoenice22, where he now uploads to this day. Still eating pizza rolls and raw meat and even raw steak and like frozen food. I don't know. Keep in mind, he did this with a drawn-on hairline, which is actually epic. Shoenice is going to be in Dracula Flow 5 for sure. How's it going, guys? Shoenice here. I have seen the Eye of Horror. I'm him. I just don't give a damn.
I can't look at it. I can't. I'm staring at you. I can't look at the meat. How am I doing? It's cooked. Well done. Easy boy. Beast mode. Some people call themselves the beast. I'm the real beast.
In 2018, apparently he went sober again, though. I guess he feared dying from alcohol poisoning and didn't want that to happen, which, I mean, it's good that he went sober, obviously. And he took a little reprieve from YouTube. Apparently, he was living in a Motel 8 on the West Coast for a bit.
Oh, my God.
He's still alive.
No.
Yes, and he's living in a Motel
river?
8. He's living in a Motel 8, like, off of, in the valley.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
What a
That's a
setup.
dream.
Loud Luxury's manager, like, always drives by him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He's just out there?
He's out there.
What is he doing?
He's not nicing the shoes anymore. He's just trying to, like, kind of be normal.
Off low key.
Low key, yeah. He's just living in a motel.
Which is where most low key people go, is a Motel 8.
Yeah. You're going to find some low-key ass people over there.
Yeah.
Well, he probably feels like normal there. Like, people are so crazy at that, like, motel that he feels like normal.
That's the sense of community.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
wow,
that.
good for him.
That's good.
Shoenice has found peace.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Welcome to 2023.
So I saw that Shoenice may have been going on a Jet Neptune's fish tank, but apparently that fell through. So I decided to hit him up and see if he wanted to do a video with me. I would like to do an in-person like doc with him, honestly, above even an interview, you know, sort of like 10 years after the Vice thing, you know, hit him up and see what's going on. He hasn't hit me back in DMs yet, but he did say on stream he was open to it. So maybe it'll happen. You never know. Guess we'll see. But I would like to do an IRL documentary with him in the same way to the Vegan Gains one, but with a little bit of a different approach, I think. 10 years later, I think it would be good. You know, Vice was 2013. This would be 2023 video, so seems cool to me. Or 2024 probably by the time it would come out or be filmed or whatever.
Oh my God, thank you, Turkey Tom. The gifts like that keep me going on here. I appreciate that, man. Hey bro, you down for a collab? Would be interested in filming a vid. Do you have Zoom? I just do Zoom. I did 2 interviews yesterday. And yeah, I like talking to people again. You want to fly? Where are you from, Turkey Tom? Turkey Tom? I'm getting on a bus, and I'm heading to the East Coast to join up with my brothers finally. Wait, hold on. What's Turkey Tom saying? Turkey Tom, all right, bro. Well, when you're done streaming, if you want to do a video, let me know. Would like to show the 1 million Turkey Tom viewers what's up. Take it as. Oh, take it easy. You don't have to go anywhere, Turkey Tom. Hey, Kimmy Cola, stop grabbing my spotlight. But maybe you should interview her too, Turkey Tom. She's the loudest female burper in the world.
Now, I do want to show you guys one clip. Do you guys remember LA Beast? LA Beast was also a part of this same genre that Shoenice is a part of. And basically, the whole bit with LA Beast is that he would just eat weird things. My personal favorite video of him is when he eats an entire cactus, actually 2 cactuses on YouTube, and is like screaming the whole time. There's another video where he drinks a bunch of raw milk, and that's pretty foul. But the obvious difference between someone like LA Beast and someone like Shoenice is LA Beast is in good shape, and Shoenice is not. He's not taking care of himself at all outside of the videos. The LA Beast stuff seems to be more of like a bit he does, and the Shoenice thing is just a reflection of his real life. And LA Beast has actually talked about Shoenice just a few years ago.
Jeff Bird says, do I ever do a liquor slam? No, I can leave the liquor slams to certain scamming dirtballs here on this platform who continue to talk shit about me personally for no reason, and they not only try to bully me, but they try to bully other people here on this website. And I think YouTube should be focused on eliminating people who bully other people on this platform, because I think it's a low ball move, and it feels good. It feels good to have the platform here. Like, certain people have been talking smack about me.
So apparently LA Beast, who's like one of the biggest guys who, I mean, biggest physically, but also biggest guys that eats weird stuff on YouTube, he has some kind of beef with Shoenice. Shoenice is known for talking to a lot of people. He would often just like make fun of people frequently for no real reason. He just would get mad at people. He'd want to start drama. You know, he would get drunk on video and say some stupid shit. But I guess LA Beast does not have a very positive view of Shoenice. He views what he does as bullying content, which I don't really see. I mean, I guess he is an asshole, but I personally would not be mad if Shoenice decided to insult me, because like, it's Shoenice.
And I have to hear it through a third party that people are just lambasting into what I do and saying that they're better than me and what have you. But I'm going to be on this live chat thing every day. And if I hear any negative bullshit coming from certain sectors of this website, I'm going to dish it right back to you, pal. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you. Like, I've been holding that in for years. And now I just don't give a fuck anymore. I'm tired of your fucking bullshit. Straight up. Like, I don't know you. I don't want to know you. We're not friends. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth. Because it's pissing me off. And it's pissing me off that I'm only going to continue to create better videos here on this platform. And that's it.
So I guess LA Beast is just rambling a little bit here, but he doesn't seem too fond of Shoenice talking to him. Honestly, I think the best approach for anyone, if you encounter Shoenice and he's being mean to you, is to just ignore it. But you know what? Like, I don't hate Shoenice. I don't know that he's an amazing person or a good person in general, but I think he is good intentioned. But he clearly is just completely succumbed to his addiction at this point. And I mean, it doesn't seem like he's totally drinking a lot right now. He may be sober, but I think that the health effects of drinking just for so many years are really catching up to him. If you look at his recent videos, like this frozen Tostino's pizza rolls challenge video, he looks pretty fried.
What's wrong with your volume? We haven't done the volume trick in a while. Either way, guys, Shoenice again. Basically, I'm promoting a lot of things right now. I got back on Twitter X, 2,000 followers in a week. I'm selling products on TikTok. I'm just getting back in the game that I lost being a drunk troll. I've almost lost 50 pounds. That'll happen probably by Monday. I'm fasting, staying healthy. Either way, we got a sort of clean bill of health from the doctor. But what I'm doing is not deleting videos anymore, and I'm just doing family friendly.
So he's actually claiming to be in a relatively good state of health. Losing 50 pounds is very good. He does seem, once again, just a little bit fried, but I mean, the comments are pretty positive. People seem to like him at the moment. And he's also doing Cameo, which you can check out. And apparently he's, making a little bit of money doing that, which is good. Once again, Shoenice, if you're watching, buddy, I'd like to do a video with you. I think it'd be good. I think, if you genuinely are doing better, it'd be good to show how much you've improved and maybe give people a positive message about, improving from addiction and, dealing with those struggles. And I think it'd just make a good video overall, But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike and leave a little comment down below with your thoughts, letting me know what you guys thought about this video, about Shoenice in general. It's always good to hear what you guys have to say. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye. And be sure to become a member. For $5 a month, they get the members only podcasts and exclusive videos that only members get. Thanks so much for your support.